It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. Always a pleasure, and I mean that, to be here with Kenny and Shaq. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the New York Knicks. For New York, we're seeing a team now that looks like it's hitting its stride. Just as we're getting through the dog days of the midseason, they're playing their best basketball. And guys, LeBron James, arguably still the most dominant player in the game. But I ask you, Shaq, how long will it continue that he is the face of the league?
Well, he's still the biggest name as far as endorsements go, and he does the...
To the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will join us from the sidelines. Welcome to New York City, the home of the Knicks. And of course, Corey Joseph will need to find a way to overcome what he brought to this team.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, they didn't just let him go for nothing. I mean, they got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron James is out there with Carl Landry. Then there's Frazier. And there's Pekovic. And it's Fournier in at the shooting guard position. To the left side wing. Midway point of the season, games starting to add up now, Doris. How do the players keep the mental side of their game sharp and efficient?
I think the veterans have always told me, Kevin, that part of that is you just get in a rhythm and a routine. So if you're on the road, you do a certain thing at a certain time of day. You're going to have your meals at a particular point. You're going to head to the arena on the first bus, the second bus. There's a real rhythm and routine in making sure you're staying sharp.
So routine brings sharpness. Is that what you're saying?
I would say that that's a big part of it.
Big part. Now here's Frazier, following the miss by Kevin Love. Frazier dishes to LeBron. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. James has got his team on the board to start the game for the Cavs. And Beverly kicks to Parsons. And stolen by James. Fournier gets a wide open look. Hits the jumper in space. Fournier's got his first points in this one.
Now, the awareness that LeBron possesses was on display there. He knew exactly where to find the easy look.
New York moving it around. Parsons outside. Feeds away. They get it back. Second chance effort. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it three.
What a competitor. Went to the glass hard for the putback. Made sure that wasn't a wasted possession.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Well, obviously a versatile, multifaceted game for small forward Chandler Parsons. He can do a little bit of everything. Handle, shoot, and create offensively. Some guys think he is a star in a big way in this league.
Now here's Pekovic. He's coming off a 19-point game against Minnesota.
Regardless of that miss right there, that's a shot you want him taking. He practices that all the time, makes a ton of them.
Nobody near Parsons. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Simply not finding a flow. Just 1 for 5 to start this game.
Leaps for it, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, that's just superior strength by Pekovic. Boy, he is something else. Unfortunately for Pekovic, injuries have really slowed down his career in the recent past. But when he's healthy, he truly bolsters their lineup. This guy's arguably one of the strongest players in the NBA.
Speaking about the strength of Pekovic, it's something that if you ask any NBA player who is the strongest in the league, he probably is the common answer.
Yeah, I think you're right, Kevin. He may not be the heaviest or the tallest, but Pekovic is built like a brick house. You know he is going to clog the lane defensively and eat space whenever he's on the floor. And you just hope his body can withstand all the bumping and grinding he gets involved in under the rim.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Landry, a screen on Beverly. Frazier the pass to Landry. Here's Fournier. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game, and he gets the bucket. Pekovic has got 5.
Well, you don't think of Pekovic as a catch-and-shoot guy, but he definitely has that skill in his arsenal.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Fournier. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Fournier's got his second basket.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Let's hope that's never the plan, certainly not this early in the game. You don't want to let him get on a roll. That can make a long night for you.
And here are the Knicks now, following the score by Cleveland. Now let's find out what head coach Jeff Hornacek had to say to David Aldridge. DA.
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take advantage of what they believe is a big inch for them inside. We'll see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
You know, and with his height, it is really hard to affect Porzingis' shot without fouling him. He is a problem for defenders. You know, what's interesting about Porzingis is, yes, was there an adjustment period in terms of his NBA career? No question. But he had a very good grasp of the culture when he came over, and he loves the American lifestyle. He's got the slang down. He's a very outgoing guy.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And the culture shift for a lot of players coming from overseas doors can just be an added task. But for Porzingis, might have made things easier.
I just love how Porzingis approaches everything, and he fits right in with what the fans want to hear. There's a confidence and a brashness that he plays with that quickly had fans flocking to him. You know, he's got the perfect personality and embraces the culture of sport. So it's hard to think that he won't be a beloved player for all of his playing days.
Now, here's James. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Minnesota.
And not just the scoring, it was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
I don't think you can stop LeBron James when he starts off to fly like that. Might as well just start jogging back the other way.
Love with this screen for Parsons. Porzingis kicks to Love. Feeds it to Beverly. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Green. And here's Love for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And really, given how they performed offensively, guys, they just never had a chance.
You know, I think it goes back to fundamentals. I didn't see guys creating for their teammates, and that really led to some poor shot selection.
It's a pick by Love. Parsons dishes to Love. Chalk up 2 there.
Guys, when you combine the size and the savvy that Love has, he has no problem finishing inside with defenders draped all over him.
Now here's LeBron. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Now here's Beverly. Porzingis passes to Beverly. Green, the screen. Love at the elbow. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You know, he's had a tough quarter shooting the ball, but one thing you have to give him, he's fighting out there.
Frazier with a screen on Porzingis. Frazier outside. The pass to Pekovic. Parsons against LeBron. Let's go. Another miss by James.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
My bad.